But I mean, I still have a lot of learning to do. But my coach, he's helping us a lot and learning, the little things that comes with being in the NFL and the O line, and that's just what's been helpful the most. And hearing the older guys talk in the room about certain things with the O line, so those older guys have been really helping me a lot, along with my D line coach.
For you, what do you think the biggest adjustment will be to be able to make plays at this level compared to what you could do at Nebraska?
I think the biggest thing is just being more consistent, and I think being behind a lot of these veteran guys, I can learn a lot and learn to what helps them be consistent and find that and apply it to my game and just learn.
All right. Next is going to be Ed Encina.
Hi, Khalil. You guys aren't going to – you guys didn't have OTAs. There's no preseason games. For rookies like yourself, how important is how do you kind of compensate for that? And I guess like games like the scrimmage tomorrow, like do you look at that as like, hey, there's a little bit extra for me to kind of show what I can do because it is a scrimmage and it's the closest thing I guess you're going to get to preseason snaps?
Yeah, we're definitely behind the eight ball, but the one thing I've tried to do this whole camp is just come in and show them that I can play. At the end of the day, we're still playing the same game that we played when we were kids. And, when it comes down to it, when that ball is snapped, you just got to play and, make plays. So that's what I've really been trying to do is, do my job within the scheme, but make plays. But that's just the biggest thing is, coming in and, doing what your coach wants you to do. But, you just find a way to make plays and, keep them, showing them every day, oh, he did this, he did something new today, he did this, but doing that along with trying to minimize the mistakes. And so
is the scrimmage more important to you, like this week and next week?
I think every day is important, but the scrimmage is a big part of showing them what you can do. So I think it is bigger because it's the most game like thing we can get to, especially for rookies with no preseason games. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, our next question comes from Luke Easterling.
Khalil, I know that draft weekend was obviously very special for you and your brother. I just wanted to know, what's it been like to kind of keep in touch with him? How much do you guys converse and kind of compare your experiences that you're having now in your first NFL training camp?
It's really cool because even though I'm here by myself, we're apart for the first time, but I can talk to him, ask him how his day's going, seeing what he went through and then comparing it to my day. And it's just we've been kind of doing that back and forth, just seeing how hard his day was or what his practices are like, what's my practice like. But it's also been helpful, when there is hard days, I can talk to him about his, and it's just being able to vent to somebody that's going through the same thing.
And I mean, I'm sure everybody wants to know this, but what's it like to go up against Tom Brady every day in practice, a guy that I think all of us grew up playing with in Madden, and now you get a chance to try to make plays against him in practice?
Like I've had that question a lot, but you kind of just have to, it's like a quick instance where you're like, man, this is Tom Brady right here. But you kind of just have to play and, know to stay away from the QB, don't get too close. But at the same time, it's like an awesome feeling. Like, man, I'm playing against one of the greatest to ever play. But, still do your job. But it's a surreal feeling, even just walking by him or, fist bumping him after practice or something like that. So.
Okay, next up is going to be Steve Isbitz.
Khalil, how much were you aware at Nebraska of Ndamukong Suh's legacy there, and what's it been like to get to know him and play alongside him and learn from him?
I've known of his legacy and everything he's done since I was an eighth grader. That's the first time I got to go to Nebraska, and you see pictures of him up there, and it's I definitely knew a lot of what he did, but it's even more awesome, because when you go to Nebraska, those are the people that you idolize and, you want to be like. But to be here with him now and, get to talk to him, pick his brain a little bit, ask him questions, it's even more fun. But it's been awesome, being with Levante and them. For me, since I'm a lot younger than them, it's like every Nebraska kid, dream to be able to get close with them or be, play with them. So it's awesome.
The Bucks coaches have praised your explosiveness and your pass rush ability. Do you have a pretty good vibe right now that you've made the team?
I'm not for sure on that, but I've definitely been doing a lot to show them that I can help this team. And that's been one of my focuses, is just showing them I can help in some way, help this team get better at something. And right now I see a lot of my plays on third down. So, wherever I can help this team get better and, make plays, that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm not really for sure on that question. So.
Okay, our next question comes from Josh Allen.
Hey, Khalil, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good, man. Just want to say, you've had some impressive days at camp so far. You've kind of been speaking on that, but how do you build upon that and kind of carve out a role on this defensive rotation?
Coach talks a lot about stacking days, and really, for a rookie right now, you just can't really have any bad days. So I've just been trying to find something to get better at each day and stack days of build a resume, so they can go look back on that and see he's been improving or he's been getting better at something each day.
And obviously, you're kind of known for your speed and your quickness, but what's something that you really tried to improve on this camp and having those veterans and the Nebraska guys to lean on?
I would say it's my all around game. They know I'm fast. They know I can help them on third down, but just showing them I can play all downs or whenever they need me or at this position or that, just show them that I can do it. So it's just being better all around game in the run and pass. Just whenever they need me to go in, that's just what I've been. Just put my helmet on and go. So.
Okay, next is going to be James Wilson.
Hi, Khalil. Thanks for being here, of course. I just want to take you back to Nebraska. Now, what has the sort of the biggest adjustment that you've had to make between obviously playing in the NCAA to now turning up and, as you say, playing alongside people like Ndamukong Suh, like Vita Vea?
I would say the biggest thing is taking care of your body, because the heat, when I got down here, the heat was a different breed. That's what scared me the most. So, I'm thinking I'm hydrated and every day, and I was nowhere near hydrated as I should be. So just realizing how much you have to take care of your body and, realizing the heat and the place that I'm at and just eating healthy, all those type of things. So.
Okay, we have time for one more. We're going to go with Matt Matera.
Hey, Khalil, a lot of the guys have talked about that the intensity has really picked up in this year's training camp. I know it's your first NFL training camp, but do you sense that? Do you feel that when you're out there?
Yes, I do. That's like one of the focuses of every day is, intensity from both sides. And I see the offense, they're making good plays. The defense is making good plays, and we're kind of just, feeding off of each other. And I mean, I can definitely see it in practice. So.
Okay, that's all for today. Thanks, Khalil.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. See you guys.